Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
Or if you're old or middle-aged or anything. It's Friday afternoon, nice and sunny.
Yep.
And we just went to the grocery store and spent too much. But we found a couple really interesting things. Benny, what did you get?
I got card from the newest Yu-Gi-Oh set.
Do you have the box?
Hang on a moment, let me see if I can pull this out, because I kept it relatively undamaged other than what was necessary to crack it open.
Hopefully you could...
Nightmares.
Yep, that's the box for that. Sorry guys, I would have put it on there longer, but I was concerned about the sun going through.
Okay, and what did you get, Chris?
I got a set I haven't heard from since 2012 called The Birthday Train.
It was just sitting there in a little basket at the end of a shelf. Not another Lego set in there.
Yeah.
And I looked over the store to see if I could find more of them, but there weren't any more. So we got lucky.
Yeah, we did. And I'm checking to see if it's the latest one or if it is the 2012 one.
Oh, I forgot about that. I hope that wind didn't like deafen the video.
I hope it didn't.
If it did, guys, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is a 2023 revision or reprint. I didn't know they reprinted it last year.
There you go.
But still, it's unaltered because it looks identical to the 2012 one.
So, Chris stayed home today.
Yep.
I, for one, was very grateful. I started getting sick last night with a migraine, and I still don't feel good, but holy moly, I thought for sure I was going to be really, really, really sick. I got so blessed.
Yeah, we were really blessed. I hate it when she's sick because she's incapacitated. The dog's upset. She feels small when she gets better. Not a good time for anybody.
It takes a long time to get better, too.
Yeah.
And if she ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
If you're curious, look up chronic intractable migraine.
Yeah.
And every irritating and annoying and painful side effect that people get, I get. I'd just like to be able to get through them without throwing up, to be honest. I hate that. I hate throwing up when you have a bad headache.
Yeah.
Pull up on points, Ben.
One moment.
But anyway, so I prayed and then I ate. John fed me twice yesterday. We went out to Miserita. Is that how you say it?
Me, Sarita, I think.
Yeah, we went out there and had dinner. And then I was going to buy a second set of chimichangas to take home and put them in the fridge because I really like chimis. And he didn't let me. He bought it for me, which I really appreciated. So I had those up in the middle of the night.
Yeah. How good is Me, Sarita's? I've never been.
Delicious. John got something called a Chicago burrito, or burrito Chicago, or whatever. That thing, look, that thing was this big. Show it. That thing was this long and like that around.
Wow.
How's
That's
everyone's,
big for a burrito.
How's everyone's drink stash going here?
Mine's gone.
Why?
For any size of purchase.
Do you want a soda pop?
Yeah, I'll go with a Dr. Pepper this time.
Here, Benny Bear. One of Ben's 7,492 nicknames.
Yep.
Benny Bear.
We also like Benny and the Jets.
That's your favorite.
I still wish
Hi,
we
are you
could.
your rewards today?
Yeah,
What can I get started for you?
a large natural lemonade and a large Dr. Pepper.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Go ahead and pull around. Thank you.
I still wished we could have done what we done last Christmas that we planned when Michael's was going out of business. We bought the stuff for it.
What?
Put the initials, the Benny and the Jets, on one of his packages. But we can't do it because it's somewhere out of the house and we don't know where, so.
Money, dude. It's in our storage unit. Why did
Yep.
you give me all the money?
Because I didn't get time to separate it.
384.
You have the dang ramage.
Where do you think I got it from?
Now I can point it out front.
Your brother.
Yep, I got it from Christopher.
It's giving us the 31, 33 limit.
Yeah, Ben has to
Yeah.
take some stuff off there.
Have a good one.
Thank
Mm,
you. Who gets this receipt?
Ben.
Well, why'd I even bother getting one if you guys don't want it?
I got one
I haven't
previously.
scanned mine yet.
Here, I'm giving it to you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Executive decision.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Did you get the straws too?
Did you get
Mhm.
everything?
Mort Colleen Orson, come in Orson. Mort Colleen Orson, come in Orson. Mort used to drink by sticking his finger down into the coffee or milk or whatever it was he was drinking and sucking it up through his fingers. So he
Show
didn't need
off.
straws. You know, that was much younger than you probably ever saw him, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
was
He
so
had a
funny.
toy line which was to scale with Kenner Star Wars in the 70s.
Hmm.
And each of the alien figures, like Mork, came in an egg-shaped craft inside the box. So he came with a figure in his egg-shaped craft. If he was an alien from that show.
There was
It had a character, I
Yeah.
mean.
There was this one stand-up bit that he did, and it was like an HBO special or something. And somebody that was sitting at a front table had to get up and go to the bathroom. And he teased them mercilessly the whole way to the bathroom. And then he noticed that they left their camera sitting on the table. So he had the other person give him the camera, pulls his pants way out and takes a picture of his wiener. And he says, now let's see you get that developed at Photomatch. And I was dying.
That's
Oh.
funny.
He would do anything for a laugh, and he was so funny.
Yeah,
Sadly missed.
I agree. Anyway, so this wasn't from the Mork and Mindy line, mind you. It was from a line called Mork from whatever planet it was from.
Orc.
So there were human characters which did not come with egg-shaped craft, and then the alien ones came with egg-shaped craft.
I always thought if it hadn't been for Mork and Mindy, there never would have been Third Rock from the Sun. I think it kind of paved the way for that.
Yep.
Because the first few seasons were about Mork not knowing shit about what to do. He had no idea how to do anything. And they did that on Third Rock for the first few years.
Yep.
I think it
Oh,
owes a lot to
speaking of
Mork.
Third Rock, when
Mhm.
Ben would refuse to shave, guess who he reminded everyone at Gameplay Unlimited of?
Who?
The guy who played the messenger from that show.
Oh, yeah.
So he looked for the world like the incoming message from the big giant head guy
I'm
and
trying
he'd
to remember.
capitalize on it.
What his name was. Ben, look that up. It's going to bug me. I know. French Stewart. Never mind.
That's who it was. Yeah, French Stewart is what they
You're gonna find
said.
out eventually.
Well, it came to my tiny little brain. Okay?
So he looks like French Stewart when he's shaggy.
Don't disparage the brain. It's doing its best.
Mm. But how funny is it? They think he's French Stewart with the beard and mustache all shaggy.
Last night I threatened to buy Ben a very specific hair care product. Very specific.
Just for men?
Just for men. Who remembers Just for Men? Oh, hair color for men. Because he has a spot in his beard that's bigger than a quarter but smaller than a 50-cent piece that's just white. It's just white. And I would show you, but he won't let me.
Yeah.
But
He
oh,
looks
my
less
word.
like French Stewart now with that.
I am not old enough to have children with gray hair and gray beards. No, no, I'm putting my foot down. It's not happening. We'll cover it up with dye or something because I insist, not happening.
You can have a beard and mustache permanently erased with lasers. Costs like $500 to do it if you get on a sales special.
I'm telling you right now, I have one chin whisker that I've had since I went through the change. It's the same chin whisker and it comes back in the same spot. And I yank that thing out so often.
Yeah.
Like every couple, 3 weeks it comes back and I have to pull it out. And I'm telling you now, I have thought about going and getting electrolysis. So, you know, like to keep it from coming back. But then I found out that people who are natural blondes and natural redheads, electrolysis and stuff doesn't really work on them.
Well, what the laser does is not only does it burn the hair off, it also uses the laser to burn the part that lets it grow back. So it partly disfigures that part of its body.
Yeah, that's what, oh, train. That's what electrolysis does, is it sends an electric shock while it's removing the hair to prevent the follicle from staying alive. It kills the follicle.
Yeah, but with the laser burns it to death and disintegrates it, basically.
In any event, I would pay to get that stupid chin whisker removed. I hate that thing. And there's only one. I'm grateful that there's only one, but it just seems strange.
I know.
You'd think you'd have, if you're going to have one, you'd have more. But nope, I can't do anything the easy way. Nope.
Anyway, guys, speaking of hair care products, there's one I wish wasn't limited to the crew capacity of a Star Destroyer, thus making it $120, but it is. But there's a limited edition. You could replace the damn battery when it dies, which is important because most razors that you get are electric. Once the battery dies, you get a new one. Not with this one.
Cool.
But it's the type of razor I like best. And the Star Destroyer has less than 500 crew members, so there's only like 450 something in existence. So once they're gone, they're gone. But they're modeled after the armor stormtroopers wear for the pattern on it. But they're white beard trimmers that are dressed up like stormtroopers.
I feel bad for gay stormtroopers. They're stuck wearing white. You'd think they'd let them wear rainbow armor.
Yeah.
Oh, that girl, oh, for the life of me, I can't remember where she was from. Or they, I should say they, because they were transgender. Girl goes into, because she was born a girl, in her high school, she goes into the public bathroom to use it, and a bunch of teenage girls jumped them and banged her head repeatedly into the floor. Well, it really hurt her. So, I keep saying hurt. It really hurt them. So, they got suspended for fighting at school. The people that attacked them didn't get in any trouble whatsoever. And they weren't fighting. They were being beaten up. And the nurse didn't do anything about the head wound and told them not to worry about it and to just go home and it'll be fine. And of course they died the next morning from it. And now the school's trying to say that they must have gotten hurt on their way home from school and that getting their head pounded into the floor had nothing to do with it. Can you believe they would try that? It's a hate crime, and I'm telling you, the nurse needs to be sued. Point down. Please.
Okay. Pointing down.
It's just there's no excuse for that, and I don't know why the school is encouraging it.
This is a major problem with zero tolerance.
What state was it in?
I can't remember.
This is a major problem with zero tolerance.
Because a bunch of the southern states are adopting transgender as bad, and schools will go the other way to avoid addressing it's a transgender.
We're not going there. I don't want to get you turned up, and Mom's migraine will get worse if I get turned up.
Okay, that's all I'm
and
saying on
I
this
can't
subject.
talk to you about what's going on in Alabama. Go look at it.
Yep,
All I can
I'm not a political channel, but go look at it.
yep.
All I can say is, any place that adopts a zero tolerance policy, it doesn't matter if you're on the giving or the receiving end of what the zero tolerance goes against. If it happens and it involves you, you're in trouble. That's how zero tolerance works.
Well,
Okay.
thank you
It's flawed.
for joining us. I know it was weird, kind of all
Video,
over the
yep.
place video.
But aren't we always all over the place?
I hope that you're doing well and that you will have a superb weekend. And have fun and take care of yourself, and come see us on Monday. And we will talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.